if I'm gone, whenever we're done, just end the Zoom and it'll kick it off.
Go to YouTube.
YouTube.
He's coming up here. He just.
Oh, okay.
They were going to the crash course.
No.
Well, you can hold this around here.
No,
You're gonna
no.
need it. You're going to.
They say let her rip.
Let her rip, he said.
Yes.
All right, can I get a motion to open the meeting for June 1st for the town of Haubstadt board? Motion to open the June 1st board.
Second that.
All right. Can I get a motion to approve the minutes from the meeting on May 4th?
Motion to approve the May 4th minute.
I'll second it. All in favor?
Aye.
Gary. Can I get a motion to approve the claims?
Approve last month's claims.
I'll second it. Motion carries. And a motion to approve funds. Yeah.
Motion to approve finance.
I'll second it. Motion carried. All right, we'll zip through that because we got a couple of things I believe we need to address with folks in the audience, correct? Nosses are here and have a question. All right. Floor is yours.
Well, we was kind of wondering about the property, where the property, ends and begins at. If you guys took any surveying of this? It's all been surveyed out.
Yeah.
Yes.
They didn't have a total of how many, did they have, square feet?
Was it just 4,000 square feet for the park we're just wanting?
Yeah.
I'd have to look at it.
That's just it. So his concern is, the road is part of ours, and the other side is a part that is ours. His concern is he wants you guys to, if you want this piece, why not take from here over to the other side? And I know you haven't, no one else has said anything to you. You know, just because they didn't acknowledge that what was also theirs, and they never said nothing to you, but he looked at it right off the bat and says, you know, why don't the town go ahead and just take that whole part and then you guys pay the taxes on it? And you said, I guess, if you're the attorney, said it's very minimal. It's not nothing to worry about and or consider.
That's correct. The benefit that you would receive on your tax bill would probably be like very nominal, pennies, dollars, if anything. If we're taking one of you guys give me an estimate on the size of it?
It's 40 by 100.
40 foot by 100 foot.
Yes.
Yeah, so I don't think it would, have how much would that be per, how much of an acre would that be? Like a 64?
And if it's that minimal, why don't you then take over? So that way in the future,
0.09 acres.
Okay. Well, the reason that we're not gonna do a fee simple acquisition is because we're gonna treat all of the property owners the same. Right? And so we don't want to acquire fee simple and be responsible for maintenance of everyone's property, going out there, mowing it, whatever you would normally do to maintain a property. That we don't want that to be our ongoing obligation. We obviously have limited resources there.
Also asphalt there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And if the taxes is that small, then I don't understand why against don't wanna go ahead and take it. I mean, I can understand no one else has asked you or even inquired about that on their behalf, but that's, you know,
Yeah, I'm trying to get you pulled up here on Beacon.
I don't think that beacon's right either. I think that whole property, the we've done everything. I think it goes back past the seventies when it was last, repaired.
So. Sure.
It's for him.
Okay, so tell me what
Show him where
you
we're
said there's
at,
property on the other side of the street, is what you're saying?
Well, let's see,
the road. All the way, is this Elm Street right here?
Yeah, that's not,
Okay.
no, that's State Street or something.
Okay. So the property would go from here over to the next on the other side of the road.
we're going across the road already. More than.
Yeah, no, for, yeah, so.
Oh, we already have the center of the street to edge of the street minimum.
Showing that edge of their property is where it would be after we acquire the 40 feet.
Well,
And he's the one that come up with
I
there.
was thinking that if you guys might. I was thinking that paying taxes on Oak Street and Davis property too.
Yeah, those properties, when it's all the way across the street, it's to,
Then,
yeah, it's the neighbor George. That's, I mean, that's been that way for 50 years probably.
I don't know what side.
I don't know how this street ever got put in, and the easement was not set up here.
That's what I'm saying. I think that easement was done, before the seventies.
But it's not perfect. We've
No, no.
seen it before. Street by the way, and it's all out of water, it's, have to find out, if they're reported. We have to report it office, so technically it wasn't ours. That's what they figured out.
But you went ahead.
But you got prescriptive rights, just certain things like that.
Oh, so I can have a phone call with you and the county assessor and tell you what kind of impact it's going to have, so you have a better idea. But we don't, I mean, these guys are the decision makers, but I would not recommend that they take a fee simple from you and only an easement from the others.
But you can still offer if you understand also. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I mean, they're just going after what you proposed and they didn't even work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But if
Well-
I'm that neighbor and I hear this, then I want the fee simple acquisition. If I'm gonna do it for you, right? And pay more to get a fee simple interest. Whether we have a fee simple or an easement, it's the same to us. All we need is an easement. So there's really no incentive for us to pay more for fee simple acquisition.
Well, and how long have we been working on this stuff? Well over a year, I mean, a couple of years probably.
At least a couple of years, yeah.
So this has been a 2-year project and we've finally got it down to where we're basically ready to move forward with it.
Right.
So we don't wanna go, have to go back to each individual homeowner if it's not that big of a change in the whole overall project.
We only found out, I mean, this wasn't presented, none of this to us until this year. What, about a couple months ago,
Yeah.
whatever?
You just acquired this property
Yeah.
pretty recently, didn't you?
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we had kind of, we had brought it up to the previous owners, but we didn't have anything ready.
Oh, so they all knew about it. too.
They knew about it, yeah,
Okay.
but, we hadn't presented this is what we wanna buy, and this is how much we wanna pay. We had
And,
not gotten to that point yet.
okay, there you go. Right.
But yeah, we've been working on this a couple of years.
So it's like, we just found out, you know what
Sure,
I'm saying?
yeah.
So you, if it's going on for a couple of years and you just got it lined out just here a few months ago.
Actually, yeah, probably 6 weeks ago, we actually met with all the property owners along there. And, when we first talked to Jamie, about your
Yeah, and we
property.
were gone.
Yeah, and you guys have had this property,
Well, we had it, but it wasn't in our name, this was just all went down.
yeah,
When you talked, this was just all new to us.
yeah, and I know it, you kind of came into the game pretty late.
Yeah.
So we've been talking to these people for quite a while.
But no one had signed anything, correct?
No, we had not made offers on anything. We were not to that point yet.
And maybe it helps to give you a perspective. If we were to do like a government condemnation or taking,
Yeah.
we'd be petitioning the court for an easement, not for fee simple, right? And the court is probably going to authorize it. The only dispute would be how much do we have to pay you? And I think that the amount that we're offering is a fair amount. If it went to court, it would be whatever an appraiser, a couple of appraisers says, 3 appraisers say it's worth.
Now to hold your deal up again for another.
Yes, that's correct. It would delay. Yeah, it would, if we don't have acquisition, that would delay the project. Yes.
Yeah, and we're going after, community crossings, funding for this project, and they fund 75% of the project if we're successful, if we have all our ducks in the row, and are able to, actually get the funding. You never know till you go in, really, I don't really know if we'll get any money or not, so, until we put the application in. But we have to have all these.
You have to have everybody say okay.
In place, yeah.
Signed and then you.
Yeah, if we don't have the right of ways, they won't even look at our application.
As you widen the road.
We're gonna widen the road, yeah. You know how the center part is pretty wide, and
Yeah,
then it gets narrow on each end. That's what we're trying to fix.
Any other
this square feet on there. 4,000 square feet, right?
Right. And at 50 cents a square foot, that's about 21,000 an acre. Just for comparative purposes. If you were to buy a whole acre at 50 cents a square foot, it'd be about $21,000.
So that'll be fine. Hill's been looking on the. Who's going to?
Okay.
Do you want to have that call with the county assessor?
I beg your pardon.
Do you want to have that call with the county assessor so you could?
So, yeah.
Okay.
And he would be able to shed some light on.
Actually, we'll probably go up there, either this week or the first of next or whatever, and we can talk to him there, if that's up there.
Yeah,
Is there a certain guy you, talk to?
well, the elected assessor is who I would be talking to if we did a 3-way call. I don't know who you'll talk to if you walk in.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, you can walk in, you just need to tell them how much is a residential 0.09 acres. How much is that taxed at? What's the tax consequences of it in Haubstadt? And they should be able to tell you. I think it'd be better if we do it through 3-way phone calls for all on the same page and it does not get lost in translation, but
Now, are you talking about the money just on the project for the money from us?
Yeah.
Not the piece for it?
correct, just the 0.09 acres. That we're wanting to acquire.
He's fine. Right now, just get that with this.
And I'm gonna be leaving early, potentially early before the meeting's over, so. You can just call my office if you want to
I'm gonna.
do that.
Yeah,
All right, thanks. We're gonna move on to fire department. And get to anything else in the department situation.
Not much, breakdown of the runs, 43 runs for the month of May. So there was a breakdown of those, I don't really think, apologize for that same agenda, but, the first due reporting system that you all approved last month was actually prorated because it's May. And, it ended up being 54, 51 rather than It's 75, 60 to approve. So. Other than that, the cadets, are being advertised. The works up the cadets and the process has started with that committee. So, we're forward. That's all I got.
Good deal. Street department.
All right.
Got a proposal from K to install a storm sewer on 604 East Gibson Street. It is on the west side of the ditch there. In between Bev's house and Farmers, and it would be a 36-inch storm sewer and a 6x6 diameter inlet basin that we believe we could help pay for. You got the quotes, I believe, for that. Labor as well. Total of $8,985. We met with that last week, and she stated her concerns with the water that runs through there. Just wanted to fix it. An open ditch in the back. 36-inch pipe would go 60 feet to the south. Be covered. Backfilled in. It would be open.
All right,
So the only reason I don't have, an issue with doing this, as long as the back is kept open. I don't think we're gonna push any additional water on
neighbors.
any other properties, and if they were talking about closing the back up, then I would have all sorts of issues with that, but I think that as long as that ditch stays open in the back, I don't think you're gonna cause any kind of flooding issues that you're probably not dealing with already. So. And we've encouraged them, I think even somebody owned it before you had talked about wanting to close that ditch in, and at the time, we were like, you have to go with a large diameter storm. And nobody wanted to do that at the time. Nobody wanted to pay the money to do that. So we just kind of kept shooting it down, like, no, if you're proposing something, some small diameter, that ain't gonna work. You've got a 24 and an 18 coming in there together. 36 will carry that. But you don't want to choke it down to the point where you have 200 feet of 36 trying to carry all this water. You only put in 60 feet, the whole back of the lot will stay open. And then I don't see it causing any kind of issues, but that don't already exist.
So about what you think?
Yeah, we're gonna make improvements. We wanted to make improvements on it. And so, because there's drainage from the whole town coming through there, it would just be really helpful to have some assistance with that. And they both tie there too. Pipe in, that'll handle it. So be appreciated to.
There is a lot of water comes through there. Yeah, no doubt.
I just want it to look nicer. That's our goal
Sure.
at the end of the day, when you pull in town. To have that just all level and look like a slide.
So you're gonna have to dig all that dirt back out again?
Dan Kiesel is in charge of that and I'm not an
You're not gonna
expert
worry
in
about-
excavating, so I'm gonna, let him make that decision of how he's gonna make it a buildable lot. And so he said he was gonna go down to earth and arrange the dirt so that it would be that way.
So find that thing we're gonna put in is up by the road.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then that pipe goes from there down to that other, okay, south. And then where it kind of curves there where that other little ditch
That
comes
will all
in.
be open.
That also be open.
Yeah.
It won't change the drainage of the water. It won't change what's you know, how the water drains.
So you even wanna cut back more into like, Jeremy.
Yeah, Jeremy's on my lot. He's got drainage,
Lot of-
which I think maybe
Yeah,
JV.
your property line goes way up in his
Yes, our,
backyard and they're gonna
our lot goes way
cut
into
slope
theirs.
walls back there too, so.
They've got drainage pipes on that property too, so. I mean,
Jeremy
I think,
Holmes' lot, and, yeah, so I think they, you know, they got the right idea, they got a good approach to helping this issue, so. I'm all for it, but, that's up to you guys.
That takes more.
Questions, comments?
Does that help with farmers too, with the water coming
It
in or
doesn't
not?
make it any worse.
Okay. Let's hope not.
Well, I mean, if I thought it would, I would suggest it.
Okay with it. Yeah, these guys are good with it. Seems to be what everybody's good with, so I'm good with it. Can I get a motion to approve $8,933.65 for the storm sewer on 604 East Gibson?
Make a motion to approve the storm sewer project, 604 East Gibson Street for $8,933.
Okay, very nice.
Is that Danny, know what it did?
All in favor? Aye, motion carries.
appreciate it.
Thanks.
One more thing with street department.
Yes, sir.
Elm Street is being delayed a little bit more. NDOT.
Boy.
We actually got an update on an update this afternoon. And NDOT is not going to review the permit until September 15th. And we still don't know if they're gonna require a permit. There may be a review of the proposal and, that's fine. You don't need a permit, or it may be, nah, we can't approve this without a permit. If they do, then we're probably getting into close to winter before we can get it approved. It will still, would still be a spring project, assuming it gets approved. But, NDOT has really put a damper on this project.
It doesn't affect our funding, the community crossing one.
No, you may go in a annual round, you may get pushed into the next round. And of course, we don't know that we've been funded anyway, but, yeah, we didn't expect this from NDOT, we really
So
didn't.
they could require some more surveying, some.
They could require more engineering, you know, and of course, community crossings don't pay for the engineering, they only pay for the project itself. So, if we have to do a full blown flow study in that area, you know, I don't know, I have no idea what extra that's gonna cost, and I'm sure, Aaron Roller will be here to explain it all to you, so.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Anything
But
else
it marches
on
on, it's just delayed, but it
Yeah.
marches on.
Questions? Yeah. Water?
Water, West Street Water Line Project, we're expecting our engineer project manager to send in the permit applications to IDEM. NDOT, more or less, he's just waiting on surveying, to get done. And then NDOT gets it, it could take a couple weeks, I'm sure how it'll take, but we're looking late summer, early fall to get started.
This year.
Yes, this year.
This spring. We got the ball rolling. Anything new on that?
That's it.
Everything good? No new news? With Ties situation?
He should be back. Well, he thinks he might be back.
He told me
Yeah.
today when he called, he's
We got some
planning.
meetings to set up with him and, trying to get a feel on what day he might be available to come back. We hope in the next week or two.
Everything's going.
Everything's going good. The baby is on the little
The baby is.
sleep iPad thing. Winnie. you know, she's off the vent thing.
Yeah.
The surgery went well. They're feeling really good. That's why they're supposed to be home this weekend for a baby shower. But he told me today he's hoping to be at work. And if nothing happens. I think he's anxious to get back to, sounds like.
Probably needs money.
Yeah.
Well, that, and I think it's just the stress there, you know, and yeah,
Yes.
I actually have one more thing in water.
Is this thing?
What's this?
Okay.
Got a call from Dean Daywick today, and they installed a new boiler at the plant over there. It is, the boilers are the type of, a setup where they use water and they reuse water. And none of that water ever goes into the sewer system. So he wants to put a meter on a 3/4 inch line that feeds this boiler. So that amount of water that would be used through that meter, would be a deduction on their sewer charge. They have one in place already. And it is, I think it feeds the old boiler. I don't know how long they plan to keep the old boiler in, or if they don't, if they plan to keep using it forever. And the new boiler handles other parts of the plant, but,
Understanding they took the old boilers out. They took the old boilers out.
I think that's right.
oh, it is.
That's what he said, he took them out.
So I'll inquire about what happens to the old meter, and maybe there just won't be any usage on it, or very little usage on it anymore. But, so my opinion is it's basically like a second meter. Although we don't have to install it or, you know, tap the main or any of those kind of things. So my opinion would be is he pays for the meter and the antenna and any kind of fitting he might need to install it. That would be good enough. And we should be able to get it to where it can be read electronically, as long as we can get the antenna outside of the building somewhere. And then you got the same situation that you have with the other. I don't see an issue with it, and we haven't had similar situations in other places.
So that's fine, yeah.
As long as he pays for the meter and then and if they can put it in themselves, so.
Need a motion or something for that, or do we need a motion for that, or just?
I wouldn't think so, but like I said, we do it in other situations.
Yeah, it's already
I just wanted to bring it to your attention.
Thank you for that information.
You're welcome. What's this thing?
Sound good.
Is that the,
A different thing.
yeah, that.
I didn't see it on the,
Southern Hills
I
project.
didn't see it on the agenda.
oh, I think I stuck that in.
We haven't got to that. No, that's, as anybody.
Well, I did get a call. From Gibson Water, Steve Jenkins, and Steve said that Morley Associates had asked them to issue a letter stating that Gibson Water had the capacity to supply 85 homes, which I believe would be on the south side of the county road out there. And he said their policy has always been that if they interact with another water system, the other water system has to refuse service before they will offer their service. And I said, well, we certainly wouldn't refuse service if it was brought to our plate, but so far it hasn't been. I haven't received any follow-up calls.
This one here, mine was for the 6 lots on the other side of the road.
Right.
I mean,
So those are also that would be our water.
okay, that's where I was, actually when I seen this is, you know, it's been a long time since Kenny had first started about developing. Do we need some kind of an agreement or anything for that? What is it called? It's on that paper. I don't know what. Southern,
Hills
yeah,
Crossing partial.
like We would furnish,
Typically, it only if they're going to expand our water or sewer system. Then we have to have an agreement with the developer.
if we have to expand our own,
Yeah, well, yeah,
which you would,
they
right?
would, they would have to do all the work and pay for everything. It would be just like Jay Foster down there.
Or he would just be
Expanded
getting
100
on,
feet, and he's putting in about 100 feet of water pipe. We have an agreement to cover all that.
right?
Because all we're gonna be doing would be setting a meter
At
for
the
each
meter.
home, and we'll set them out there by the road. You know, they have
So
to
they-
supply their own sewer system.
They have to hook on them by the vault.
It's out in front, out along the road out there. It
So they
follows
have to
that
get-
county road all the way in town.
Where is that located?
Right.
Was that
Oh,
nine,
coal mine, or not coal mine.
nine, is that nine?
Everybody open store.
Gun shop, right.
Yeah, gun shop, yeah,
Yeah.
That's good. Oh,
yeah, towards Fort Worth.
and the north side. North side. You know, we have that in our.
It's on the north side of.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's not in our.
Is it?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
That's a county deal, aren't it?
One is in
Yeah.
Union Township.
Well,
Yeah,
sewer.
County's meeting with them.
Oh, county's meeting.
Part of
Okay.
the south.
Okay.
So we don't.
For the 6 lots or the 85? So I mean, the 6,
I
I could
think
see,
it's
the
the-
85.
I don't think it's 6, but I don't remember being 85 either.
I think
Well, I
that's on the outside of it.
Wasn't that when they shot it down?
Yeah.
Joint septic?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think the
Got
85 on the.
new board in there, though.
on the south side or the north?
In the south.
Yeah, so I don't see how.
Got
is
new
on
board in
the
there
north
now, though. Right.
Yeah, make the difference.
Yeah.
I didn't know if any of that needed to be in
Yeah,
writing
yeah.
or anything,
All we'd be supplying them people would be a water meter for their home.
so we don't have
We
to
would
look
need
any.
any kind of thing to that.
Okay,
Hey, Andy,
Yes.
sorry, you might take out that resolution, just so here. That's, be resolution
Oh, yeah.
2026 dash, whatever Bonnie does.
do we need to get a motion to approve the resolution approving the extension of the town's outstanding sewer works revenue bond? So that we're
Yes.
basically just in the.
Financial part.
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah.
So March 22nd, 2028.
Yeah,
It's 2026 dash, whatever the next number is, I don't know what that is. It'll be put up here.
oh,
We'll fill that in.
It's,
yeah,
yeah, it's for that. It's to extend the financial part of
Yeah.
that.
can I get a motion to go ahead and approve that resolution to extend the financing? For that bond, revenue bond?
Yeah, I make a motion to approve that. 2026 financing extension for the sewer works.
I'll second it. All in favor? Motion carries. That's something to take with you.
I can't get a signed version yet.
Yep.
Yeah. Bonnie, I'll email it to you.
Okay,
Have you signed it right now for attestation?
okay, cause, I just got this email a while ago. That, about the rates.
With the schedule?
Yeah, it was going, yeah, everybody was okay with that. You know, we
Yeah.
would
I think there's
go
a,
in 3 stages and that way nobody's hit at one time with the whole amount. To raise the rates.
at least 2, right? At least 2 stages.
Yeah, we had a conversation about that this afternoon, just briefly with, Mike Peter.
That's where it came from.
Yeah.
Like at almost 6 o'clock.
I think he's gonna call that for the July meeting.
Yeah.
So, kind of get a jump start.
Yeah, it might be a little bit of time.
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah,
get you a number
absorb that one.
to put at the end.
So, when we put that too, I think we should probably provide some kind of literature too for everybody on why,
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
like what.
Yeah, I am definitely pointing out that the rates have been raised at 25 years.
I agree. And you can put 3 neighboring counties or every city, wherever you wanna do that show.
Yeah,
Mail with
I
everybody
think you
bills.
just, I think you just share.
yeah.
Share
Yeah,
why.
you can compare it to the other cities and towns in the area.
I think we can do
We've been pretty low for quite some time.
Anybody? Anything else?
Nope. Thanks.
Too.
Seeing that.
Have fun.
Yeah.
Anything further?
I got a question, again. We were thinking about, while we're doing the water rate. When we do the water rate increase, that we would raise our meter, our renter, they pay $100 deposit. And that doesn't go far at all. If we can raise that to maybe 200, what happens to it? They get it back. Normally, we apply it to their final bill. So if there's any left, they get it back. And they would owe the difference between the 200. So they get credit for it. They don't lose it at all. But it just seems like, 100 doesn't even take care of a final bill. And it won't when the rates go up because of the sewer going up. It just won't. And I didn't know if you guys would be okay with that. We right now have, Krista has a stack in there. I don't know how many there is. And I was gonna ask Jason and I'll talk to him tomorrow. We're probably gonna have to go to small claims with these people. Deposit. So is it gonna take care of it? They move. We don't even have addresses for some of them. And we need to get, as many as we have, we need to get our money. So I don't know if we can do, so let's just say there's 10. I don't think there's that many. If we can go to small claims, set up a time, they get notified, they gotta show up. This is what you owe. I don't know how the judge does that, but I wanted to find out how I can go about getting the small claims court, get on the docket and whatever. Now, if you raise the deposit, that might help some. That hasn't been changed in forever either. As long as I've been here, it's been $100.
Yeah, $100 ridiculously low.
Yeah.
Yeah.
$100.
So
Two
it's-
hundred or not.
Well, I mean, that would be, and I know when people move, you got a lot of expense too. You hate to
Probably put two.
get them
months
too
down.
hard, but
I would go like 250.
you would go 250, whatever you guys say, but I think we can put that in our,
That might
Right.
cover like about a month and a half of bill. On the big users.
and most of the rest, like I said, the ones that you have the problems with is the renters. And they'll just pack up and leave. And now that we can't go back and have the landowner to pay for that before they can rent it again, that puts us in a bind. So.
You can't go after the property owner anymore.
No. I think Jason said that a while back. He said that the laws changed and you can't force them to pay that money that's owed on their property before they rent it again, which don't seem quite right either, but I don't know. So if we at least raise the rent or the deposit a little bit at some point, and we can do that whenever the rates
Yeah.
change or whatever, and include it in that.
Package.
Um,
That is fine.
Well, I mean, we have it in the ordinance, the original one, but
I don't see a problem. I mean, it sounds reasonable. If it hasn't been raised in forever and we're getting
30 years, but I don't know.
we're getting stuck with it. We need to do
Yeah.
something to deter that. So I would agree with that.
All right. You think 250?
That's where I think that would cover a majority of your renters. Longer not behind or like I said, they're big users or something.
We are notifying them, they're late anyways, right?
Oh, yeah, they get
Yeah.
two notices. They get one the day after they're due, then they get one at the end of the month. That says this is what,
So we get them to pay online. Yeah.
Yeah.
Put the lock on
well, we actually got
them.
two.
Them out.
Well, now we're down to one, I think, because the other one come and paid some today, this evening, so, it's terrible.
You probably don't know how fortunate you are.
I know that, that's why
I
I
know some
hate
towns that
charging
have 200
people.
or 300 every month.
Yeah.
That they have to shut off. You've got it, what, 10?
And that's, like I said, those are the renters that are gone. These are the people that own the property,
Right.
they're the ones that are behind. So we put a lien on it.
But
Which we
yeah,
have done
it's
that too.
frustrating. Yeah. I think if you rate that, it would help, at least some.
I think it would too. Okay, we'll talk about that whenever we get the new
Yeah.
ordinance for the water. Which what he talked about was the wastewater cost. going for 4,000 gallons. For residential from 45.95 would go up to 91.90, and that's the first phase. So we do that as soon as it's approved, and then at the end of the year, I know, we're gonna order bulletproof vests from the police department.
You and Krista better get them.
Yeah, well, you know, if nothing's been done since 1998, it's hard, you know, we pay our own bills, we still pay our own bills, but when you're doing a
I think Reed had a really good
$17
point.
million project,
We could put together a letter
yeah,
explaining all those things.
I don't care if it's the cost on there of what the expansion project's actually gonna cost us.
Yeah.
I don't care.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, be as transparent as possible.
Well, she-
What-
Trying to hide.
Don't want to, I mean, when
Website,
reasonable
send
people
letter out
make the
there.
same decision. Nothing else we can do.
They more, but I understand why we're doing it, so.
Right, I don't wanna pay it either.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You don't want, you want to make sure your sewer works properly as well. So. Okay, we move on to police department.
He wants money too.
He wants money too?
Like money.
Called the traffic stops for the month of May, 180. Golf cart inspections went good. We inspected 178 golf carts so far. Speaking of cost of things, I requested, I asked you guys to raise the part-time deputy wage from $25 an hour to $29 an hour. There's a few factors in there. My part-time guy, he likes to work a lot of jobs. And I like to keep him in town at that rate. I'd say we're better to keep him in town just a little more.
Yeah?
Better than not.
Is that what the part-time guy says too?
That's sweet.
Does anybody have an issue with that? Can I get a motion to approve an increase for the part-time deputy marshal? 25.49.
I'll make a motion to increase the hourly pay rate for the part-time deputy positions to $25 to $29 per hour.
Seconded. All in favor?
I'll just add on that, that has not changed since I've been here. It's been for 3 years, so yeah.
Okay, well, we'll be expecting to get our money's worth.
Thanks. That's it, it's immediate, right?
I mean, I could make up paperwork each time next time.
Yeah, it's retro. All right,
Equipment and vehicle report, vehicle maintenance and status of the vehicles is all good. Finally got the price quotes for the new, 3 new AR-15 patrol rifles for all 3 cars. Keys were quoted $12,540. All 3 of them will be identical with optics, light, suppression, slings, everything that we would need.
so you're looking for a motion to approve that,
And that would be,
amount?
that will be out of with tax.
Okay.
I get a motion to approve $12,543.83 for the 3 patrol rifles.
I'll make a motion to approve the purchase of the 3 patrol rifles for $12,543.83.
I'll second it. All in favor? Aye, motion carried.
Last thing that I have is not on the paper, but within the next couple of weeks, I'd like to sit down and have an executive session with the council on a couple of things I need to go over with you guys, but nothing bad. I just need to go over that executive session.
Okay. Yeah, probably good. You guys have a
I'm in mind,
particular time.
I'm in mind.
Evening times. Good with me with that.
sooner than later.
Next Monday at 5:30,
Just say there's one day.
I get 6, 6 P.M.
Yeah.
1 week from today.
Hope it stays like the other than anything.
Date.
Next Monday, right? Yeah.
Ever. And something.
Okay, zoning.
First off, I'm not gonna ask for any money. Give me some. But, you have a copy of my report. Any questions, comments?
Did you guys see anything of
Did you get a copy?
concern? So they are gonna put a single family home on 4th Street.
Yes. Or, no, we don't, or in both places. The other one's gonna be smaller, or soft lots, that was approved these years.
All right,
So I figured it was gonna be taking place pretty quick there.
I would say probably will.
Kind of chomping at the bit to start on the first thing.
Yeah,
And man, we gotta do some paper in the curves.
yeah.
Other than that, I don't have.
Any questions, Jim?
No,
Yeah.
part of that zoning go, west.
West, 2 miles west of town, and well, I can show you on the map.
Is estimating that it's
Yes,
under
ma'am.
5,000?
Yeah, it's
Is it past the town?
it's right past the tower, actually. Now, okay, now, that road up, going past, where the road curves, and you go to the right, and go back to this little house there, and you go right, go down to Joy Lane, or,
Oh, yeah, I know where you're at.
yeah,
Which road?
now that's it, that's in. There,
Joy Lane, and so you coming straight across 68, is that then zone 2? You know what I'm saying, from Joy Lane, straight across, is that what you think? Is that?
not Joy Lane, it's where,
Joy Lane's there and some tradition.
huh?
Joy
Yeah.
Lane's out and some.
Yeah, when I passed, where. You know where Ansler's live out here, and you know how the road curves around and goes back to the highway? That's where Mike Minnie used to live. Yeah, that
Fred
right there,
Blankberger.
that is. That's the only thing that's,
That it goes up to that
yeah, it
road,
goes up to there, yeah.
so that, is that the road that goes through on it? Is that the same road as Lucy Will lived on?
Yes,
Yes.
yes,
Okay,
Yeah,
yes.
okay, so it's zoned all the way up to that,
yeah,
wow, so
there's. You want to, I can show you on a map exactly.
that's okay,
And the,
I know by the names.
right, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
All right, any other old business we need to discuss? Townwide yard sale this weekend.
it's on Saturday.
You got a bunch of good stuff for sale?
I don't do it.
Break it uptown.
No, people seem to really
Oh,
get into this, isn't, you know, but
anything further? Can I get a motion to adjourn the meeting?
Motion for the meeting in reading.
I get a second.
They're gonna, hey, they're
All
my,
in favor? There you
they're
go.
my sign paper.
Meeting adjourned.